Gary Coleman blows up. We have video of it. He was on the Insider, and they had a guest by the name of Lisa Bloom. She's an attorney, and she was kind of getting on Gary Coleman's case about abusing his wife, right? Because a lot of people think that he's abusive and he throws temper tantrums. Anyway, we have the video. He loses it. He actually ends up walking off the set. Let's go to it.
Do you have a volatile relationship with your wife? Have you ever physically touched her?
No, I don't have a volatile relationship with anybody. You know, if we have our discussion, and like most of the time the men lose, you know, if I lose or she loses, she goes that way, I go that way.
But she went not just this way, she called the police and said that you had assaulted her.
Gary's mugshot. Arrested and booked last month, Gary joined the panel to tell his side of the story. But watch when he and guest panelist attorney Lisa Bloom go at it.
You know what? If people would want to believe that I assault my wife at 4'7" and she's 5'6", then they can believe that all day long. I don't care.
Well, why don't you flat out deny it then, right here? Because otherwise everyone's going to look at this and say he's waffling around and he probably did it.
I don't waffle. There is no abuse that goes on in my house. I don't waffle. Now, if people believe that I'm waffling, then they can go do what they need to do.
Did you abuse your wife? Did you abuse her? Did you lay your hand on her?
And you know what? You can go the same place.
Did you lay your hands on your wife, Gary Coleman? Because she says you did. And drown yourself in the ocean.
She says you did. You know what? I have this on my head because I fell down the stairs. I don't want people thinking that my wife is abusing me.
Why don't you want to answer the question about whether you abused your wife? And everything else. Pardon me?
You can go yourself.
Really?
And quit asking me.
Is that the way you talk to your wife?
Yes, I have to, if I need to, but I don't. And I don't know you, and I don't care about you.
And is this the kind of anger that leads to your physical assault?
Matter to me.
Let me tell you
so
what,
my life doesn't matter to you.
Hold on.
Or get hit by a bus tonight. I'm not going to care because she's pushing my buttons, and I don't like her now. And the next thing I'm going to do is leave. So all of you.
Gary, come back.
No, you.
I love the music.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
Wow, that was hard to watch. And joining us now with perspective on what we sat through there and Gary's tirade is behavioral psychologist, expert Dr. Charlie Sophie. You wrote the book Side by Side, which is flying off the shelves. But I want you to be quite blunt. Was she too tough on him?
Absolutely not. He's explosive. He tries to hold it together, then he blows. You're lucky he didn't hit somebody here.
Right.
Oh,
really?
Oh, come on. Do you think that she was too tough? I thought she was
Well, she was provoking him. Because
provoking, that's the word.
She
In an
wanted
inappropriate manner?
No, she wants answers. You guys want answers.
Could the right type of therapy really help him where he is right now?
What I saw there needs medicine.
Dr. Sophie, thank you so much for your perspective. And tomorrow, the aftermath you haven't seen as Gary's rage continued.
I can't. I can't with TV, man. I can't.
I love how seriously they take themselves. With that entire segment seemed like a joke.
I know, the whole thing's a joke, and they're like, ding, 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 with the music and the shading and the, you know, picture of his mug shot, and then they bring in this clown, Dr. Sophie. And Dr. Sophie analyzed him within 13 seconds.
He needs medication.
No. I've analyzed him. He could have gotten violent. He needs medication. That's my analysis. Note to self, don't go to that guy.
But Gary's answers were hilarious. Like, I love the part where he's like, look at this. I got a bruise on my forehead because I fell down the stairs. I don't want people to think that my wife abuses me.
Totally. Totally. Do you understand what he's saying there? He's saying, look, I'm not hitting my wife. She's hitting me. How do you think I got this scar on my head? By falling down the stairs? That's his way of saying it. Otherwise, why the hell is he saying it? Right,
exactly.
And he's so easy to agitate. And he's like, I don't have any volatile relationships. Right? And the minute she asks him any questions, he's going ballistic. Gary, calm down. It's obvious she's trying to provoke you, right? Mm-hmm. And then she's like Miss Prosecutor over there, like, have you ever hit your wife? He just said no. Have you ever hit her? Right? You're like, well, I just told you no. What? Everybody bring it down.
Do you talk to your wife that way? Yeah, she was scary.
Yeah, the only thing that set needed was Epic Beard Man. It would go off. Okay. All right. Gary, don't let him do it, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. And then I don't understand how people stand television, man. And then tomorrow, and then Chip comes in. I don't know what his real name is. Chip comes in, and he's like, and then tomorrow, the explosive footage you didn't see. We will put other music behind that footage. And it'll go, boom, 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 boom.